a university student is disgusted, Makoko is his entire childhood, and its destruction represents contempt for its people.
The question is, if government really want to make use of this place, why can't government invite these people officially? Or does that mean these people, they are no people at all?
Makoko is mainly a fisherman's town, where many immigrants from Togo and Benin also live. No housing solution was offered to them. Deaf to their fury, the authorities are simply supervising the eradication of all these houses on stilts.
I am under directive. The only person that can tell you what is going here is the Commissioner for Waterfront.
The ministry does not know how many people are affected. Local leaders are saying at least 100,000. Officially, the shantytown is being destroyed out of environmental concerns, but everyone knows the real reason. For the authorities, Makoko is an eyesore at the heart of Lagos, damaging the image of Nigeria's economic capital.
We now take our second break. Stay tuned.
Every young person has a dream to build a career path, a dream to be successful. The avenue to the world of success is built by passion, patience, sacrifice, drive, and motivation. In this TV series, presenter Abdullah Baji would be meeting successful individuals to talk us through how they made it to the peak and also offer expertise counseling to youth who aspire to become successful, develop and transform our beloved country. Issues confronting the sense of development of the young would also be discussed.
Join me every Monday at 19:15 GMT. I'm your host, Abdullah Baji.
Welcome back. Mount Lura FC have been crowned champions of a recently concluded football tournament staged by the Guinean community in the Gambia. The victors thrashed FC Dongel 3-0 in the final. Modou S. Jallow watched the final of the tournament organized to foster unity and understanding amongst Guinean nationals in the Gambia, and he now tells us more.
They are from a faraway land, crossing several frontiers to the smiling coast in pursuit of greener pastures. Most of them are engaged in self-employed ventures, ranging from petty trading to well-established businesses such as import and export trade. However, on this particular evening, it was not business as usual for these Guineans. Instead, they found their way into the Serekunda East Mini Stadium for the final of the annual football tournament, organized by Union des Jeunes Ressortissants Guinéens en Gambie, or the Union of Guinean Youths in the Gambia, between FC Dongel and FC Mount Lura. The 16th team organized annually is aimed at uniting and strengthening cordial ties among Guineans living and working in the Gambia. The final turned out to be a one-sided encounter, with 10 men Mount Lura FC easily brushing aside their opponents 3-0. A first-half brace from Alpha Jallow and a late second-half strike by Mohamed Bangura completed a comfortable victory for the team that hailed from Mali, a popular region in Fouta Djallon. Alpha Jallow's 14th minute opener, a beautiful close-range volley, set his side on an easy ride. He was left alone in the box as the ball was played to him, and his finish was classic. FC Dongel fought back, at times playing some nice football, but failed to create anything out of it as they looked very weak up front. At the other end, Mount Lura looked dangerous on the break, with Alpha just a whisker away from making it 2-0. But how did he miss from there? But it didn't take long for the number 10 to make amends for his earlier mistake. This time around, a fantastic strike for his second goal of the day. Osman Jai with the assist, a brilliant pass into the path of the surging Alpha, who controlled the ball brilliantly, and the finish was absolutely magnificent for the young African player in the GFA First Division. FC Dongel got some hope in the second period when their opponent were reduced to 10 men. Mohamed Suma got his marching orders for a second bookable offense. But even that wasn't enough for a comeback, because despite playing most of the second period with a man down, Mount Lura FC wrapped up the victory with a stoppage time goal, making it 3-0. Mohamed Bangura, with a cool finish, capitalizing on a piece of sluggish defending. 3-0 the final score, and FC Mount Lura are champions for the first time. The trophy was presented to the winners by Alaji Obi Konate, the most powerful man in Gambian football, who alongside Mahmoud Max Jallow, the Executive Secretary of the National Sports Council, graced the final. much to the delight of the organizers and the entire Guinean community. Mohamed S. Jallo, GRT Sports.
From sports, we shift our attention to the weather report courtesy of the Central Forecast Office.
Oh yes, you can drive your way there with the Elton to Mecca Japale Kafo promo. The Hajj is possible. Stay loyal or become a member of the Elton Japale Kafo today and enjoy the double take. Because every time you fill your tank at any of our Elton stations, you get a chance to be in our monthly raffle draw. To take home lots of goodies like gallons of oil, bags of rice, bags of sugar, vehicle accessories, and much more. Plus a chance to become the lucky winner of the Elton to Mecca Japale Kafo fully paid Hajj expenses. Remember, it's a double take. Your single loyalty for the monthly draw and the Elton to Mecca Japale Kafo final draw to be held just before the Hajj. For more information, drop by any of our Elton stations. Elton, a new vision of service.
Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the weather segment. We begin with the summary. We experienced a humid and variably cloudy atmosphere and rain affected some places. Figures recorded are as follows. Sibano recorded the highest with 30.8 millimeters, Banjul 6.0, Basse recorded 3.6 millimeters, and Sapo recorded 3. We now take a look at the satellite image indicating thunderclouds over Gulf of Guinea states, the central and the eastern part. There is also a convective cell over Mali and the eastern part of Senegal, which will persist in the next 24 hours. For the forecast tonight, we'll be expecting humid and partly cloudy atmosphere to prevail over the entire country onwards morning, whilst the day tomorrow we'll be expecting warm, humid and partly cloudy atmosphere to prevail over the entire country, with rain and or thunderstorm over the eastern part. Light to moderate westerly breeze will dominate the flow across the country, whilst morning temperatures will vary between 22 and 24 degrees Celsius, and afternoon temperatures will vary between 29 and 33 degrees Celsius. For those going to sea, we'll be expecting a low tide of 0.24 meters at 4:16 a.m. and also 0.27 meters at 4:52 p.m. For the high tides, we'll be expecting 1.79 meters at 10:47 a.m. and also 1.53 meters at 10:59 p.m. For the wave heights, they will vary between 1 to 2 meters high, and they will be mainly southeasterly swells. The sun will rise at 06:44 and will set at 19:39. Thanks for watching and do have a wonderful evening.
A reminder of our headlines. Two top diplomats representing Indonesia and Zimbabwe in the Gambia have presented their credentials to the head of state. The Independent Electoral Commission recently held a two-day interface on the program for accelerated growth and employment page. Fierce fighting is raging in the Syrian capital, Damascus, a day after a bomb blast killed 3 members of President Bashar al-Assad's inner circle. And the government of the autonomous region of Zanzibar has declared 3 days of national mourning following the sinking of a ferry off the region's coast. You can follow those stories and other GRTS programs live on our website at www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio Live. That brings us to the end of this edition of the news. Thanks for watching. Join us at 10 for another bulletin. Meanwhile, enjoy our programs.